Sound of Humanity production sits at the intersection of filmmaking, music, and social impact. Art with purpose. My name is Dr. Lisa Wager. This week, let's take a trip down the history of gaming and find out about its role as a social change agent. In 1958, physicist William Highbotham created a tennis game on an oscilloscope. And from that, the evolution of what then became Atari's Pong. We all remember that, right? Thus began the craze of what became gaming, the rise of Nintendo, Xbox, and evolve out of the PlayStation mode, and how we began to reimagine what gaming could do for society. And it could distract us a whole bunch. And that then in turn began the synthesis of 3D gaming and the revolution of the 1990s that caused the full motion video capture, then gave rise into full HD, online, and the era of the 2000s brought about real change that could create environments that, well, people would like to say where they could, excuse the language, blow shit up. Going live then created matchmaking, and gaming evolved into something new, and also started creating community and virtual reality and reconnecting us in a different way. The sense of godlike division began to express an interest in scientists and scientific discussion about gaming violence and how it translated into society. And by building social capital can also augment how we feel about each other outside of the game. In essence, a social capital building process can be carried outside of a game as well. And so I think in the end, looking at these projected identity prosperity within a game, well, are we isolating within ourselves? Or are we taking it outside in how we interact in the world? Because taking things that we learn and creating an empathy machine and how we can interact with society and become more engaged with our community, all these can be learned within a game environment and create social capital and the building blocks of how we interact in society. So, going forward, these are all lessons that can be learned and building bridges that create a sense of connection rather than a sense of divide. At Sound of Humanity Music Project, our purpose is to use film, music, and art as tools for social impact. We believe that every organization has a story worth telling, and that these stories, no matter how many worlds we have to travel to get there, make us all build a better world together and create meaningful social change.